Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Travel Tech. So most of you have been asking me to review the Crossbeats dual channel dash camera. Well, I thought of reviewing this because this comes under the 10,000 price bracket, but I also thought why not compare it with one of the segment's best Nexdigitron Prime dash camera, which also comes under the 10,000 price bracket. So basically the Nexdigitron Prime comes at a price of about 8,500 to 8,999 rupees, whereas the Crossbeats RoadEye comes at a price of about 6,999 rupees. So there's not a huge margin of price between these two cameras, and considering the Nexdigitron Prime to be the best under the 10,000 price bracket segment, why not compare it with the Crossbeats RoadEye? So in this video you will see a quick unboxing comparison followed by the detailed video quality comparison along with a quick number plate readability from both the cameras. So by the time you finish watching this video, you will have all the information you need to make that correct purchase decision. You're watching Travel Tech, let's get started. So two dash cams under the 10,000 price bracket, the Nexdigitron Prime dashcam dual and the Crossbeats RoadEye dual channel. Now both of these dash cams are creating quite a confusion among the consumers, so let's quickly go ahead and show you the comparison of these two dash cameras and see which one turns out the best among these. First of all, let's quickly take a look at the Nexdigitron Prime dashcam and see what you get inside the box. So as soon as you open up the box, you get this instruction sheet which gives you some instructions and also provides you a QR code to download the app. And following that, you also have the optional accessories list which comes with this dash camera, specifically the CPL Filter OBD2 parking kit, which is very much in demand these days, the regular hardware kit and the Nexdigitron branded memory cards. So they've also provided some specifications, so you can just take a look at this. You can pause the video and view the detailed specifications. Keeping that aside, you also get a 12-month warranty card from Nexdigitron. So there are two windshield mounts with pre-attached stickers within the box. You also get this, what I supposedly think is the front power cable, and then you get a wiring crowbar. So here is the car charger which comes with a dedicated 2 USB ports. In the other box, you get the rear camera, standard rear camera, which is 360 degrees rotatable, a windshield mount. You also get a LED notification at one side. And then you have the rear camera power cable with a 3.5mm jack and also a type A to type B connector, which is basically a 4-pin connector, which is very common for all rear cameras. So the dashcam comes nicely wrapped in a bubble wrap covering with a sticker tape. So let's remove this bubble wrap and take a look at the main dashcam unit. Alright, so here is the main dash camera, the Nexdigitron Prime. Now do note that it already got two windshield mounts with pre-attached stickers within this box. So there's no windshield mount mounted right on the dash cam. So on the bottom you have multiple ventilation holes. On the back you get mic and LED. On one side you get the power button and the micro SD card slot. And on the other side you get a rear camera port and a type C power cable. On the front you get the speaker module. So that was the Nexdigitron Prime. Now let's take a look at the Crossbeats RoadEye DC02 dual channel dashcam. So as soon as you open up the box, straight away you find the main dash camera unit wrapped in a plastic case. So here's the main dashcam unit. And should I say this, the lens module looks so huge. I mean, practically the lens is only in the middle of this entire unit, but they've made it very big. Also do note that this lens is tiltable all the way around, so you can turn it left and right, you can turn it up and down to a certain extent. On the right side you get 4 buttons, including the mode button, emergency record and power button. At the bottom you get the reset slot and the mic slot. So on top of the camera in the middle you get the windshield mount, and you have this mini USB connector, which is a pretty old connector, and also you get a micro USB for the rear connector. So you get a single windshield mount with a pre-attached sticker and also a spare 3M sticker. So it has got these 4 pins here which align onto the 4 pins of the dashcam. So you need to slide the windshield mount like this and fit in the mount just like that, and this should be good enough to go. So this is the main power cable with the mini USB connector and a USB type A connector at one end. Then you have the rear camera unit which has a mini USB connector and the rear camera connected with a similar 4-pin connector provided for you. So the rear camera unit provided is similar to what we see in most mirror dash cams. So this is kind of a rear camera which is usually mounted outside the car, but you can also mount it inside of the car as well. It has got this mount attachment which can be tightened using the screws here. Following that you get a very similar wiring crowbar, and you also get some extra clips to help you in installing the wiring for the dashcam. Then you have this warranty card, and it says it gives only 6 months warranty, and for additional 6 months you need to scan the link. And of course there's also a user manual card wherein you have to again scan the QR code to get the user manual for the dashcam. There are wet and dry wipes provided. Following that, you have 2 different electrostatic stickers present as well. Then lastly, in the box you get a car charger with the 2 USB ports. Also guys, in the box you get a 3M sticker specifically for the rear camera mount. So as you can see, it is designed for this mount, and you also get 2 small screws which you can use to attach this rear camera. So the extra 3M sticker tape provided is specifically for the front camera only. What I can say about the comparison between these is that the Nexdigitron Prime getting a built-in GPS does have a technical advantage over the Crossbeats RoadEye. But which camera do you think provides the better video quality during day and night time? Because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters, the video quality. So let's move on further into the video and see a detailed comparison between the video qualities of the Crossbeats RoadEye and the Nexdigitron Prime, and see which one turns out to be the best one. Moving on to show you a direct video quality comparison, on top is the Nexdigitron Prime front camera, which is offering you a Quad HD 1440p resolution at 30 frames per second. At the bottom you have the Crossbeats RoadEye, which is offering you a full HD 1080p at 29.97 frames per second. So at a straightaway instance, you cannot see, you cannot make out a major difference between the video qualities. But when you look at it closely, you will notice that the Prime footage, due to the higher resolution, brings up more details. The footage has better contrast and sharpness levels when you compare it with the RoadEye footage. Also, in terms of the RoadEye footage, you do see some sort of a warmness to the video, whereas in the Nexdigitron Prime, the video footage is more or less balanced. Moving on to the nighttime video footage, again a very similar experience. You don't see a drastic difference between the video qualities in a straightaway instance. But again, when you look at the finer details, when you look closely at the video, you do observe a better contrast and saturation levels, and you see more details definitely popping up in the Nexdigitron Prime's footage because of its higher Quad HD resolution, which is helping it bring out even more details than you would expect. Moving on to the rear camera quality, now here's where things come to a change. The Crossbeats RoadEye offers only a 480p resolution from its rear camera at a meager 25 frames per second, whereas the Nexdigitron Prime's rear camera offers you a full HD 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second. You can immediately straight away see the difference between the video qualities. As you're seeing right now, the RoadEye's rear camera does seem to be a bit blurry and a bit pixelated when you compare it to the Nexdigitron Prime's rear camera. Even during night time, the Nexdigitron Prime's rear camera does seem to offer better compensation for the high glare from the headlights, whereas in the Crossbeats RoadEye rear camera, it does seem to give you a more or less whitewashed look due to the headlight glare, and is not able to really compensate for those extra bright portions in the video footage. But irrespective of the video quality, the resolution offered by the rear camera of the Crossbeats RoadEye, that is the 640x480p resolution, I really think it's a very outdated resolution in 2024, and it's something which you should be considering before you actually purchase this dashcam. Moving on to show you the number plate readability from both these cameras, specifically the front camera. On top you can see the Prime, and on the bottom you can see the RoadEye. Now the car in front is about a distance of 5 to 10 feet or less, and if we try to zoom in to take a look, now clearly you can make out that the Nexdigitron Prime, due to its higher resolution, brings out more details when you zoom in into the image. Of course, overall number plate readability, there's no drastic difference, but the Prime does seem to offer a better image quality. Specifically look at the tail lights, the white glass portion between the red, and even look at the IND lettering of the number plate. Both of them are clearly visible in the Prime sample, whereas in the RoadEye front camera sample, due to its limited full HD resolution, it's not able to bring out the minor details, but it can show you the larger picture in a better way. But in the end, if you have to pick one of these two, I definitely think the Nexdigitron Prime has a big advantage in many aspects over the Crossbeats RoadEye dashcam. So no matter which of these two cameras you are interested to purchase, the links to purchase it is given in the description below. Just head out, click on the link and purchase it. Also do note that there's not a lot of information available regarding the technical specifications of the Crossbeats RoadEye dashcam, except for the fact that it has a 2 megapixel front camera sensor, whereas in terms of Nexdigitron Prime,
we have detailed technical info, and it's also a good thing to know that it has a Sony Starvis IMX335 sensor along with a dual-core processor, GPS, Wi-Fi, and of course a dedicated GuardiCam app support. Not only does it have what I feel are better specifications for that price, it also gets some additional accessories which you can purchase separately, such as a CPL filter, OBD2 hardwire kit, and a regular hardwire kit. So overall, I think under the 10,000 price bracket segment, the Nexdigitron Prime still holds good as the most value for money dual channel dash camera setup you can buy in the current Indian dash cam market scenario. So I hope this video has cleared your doubts and confusions regarding which of these two cameras is the better buy. And in case if it did, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Facebook, Insta, and the WhatsApp page. The links to those are given in the description as well. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.